Today we have some very premium high octane content. Today we breaking down a conversation from a new Los Angeles content creator by the name of Baby Bbraze. He's coming in hot and shaking up the Los Angeles YouTube scene. I like this guy's content. I like his style. I like the fact that, you know what I'm saying, he keeping it 100. He dropped a video titled Addressing Munchie B, Bricc Baby, and Wack 100, and Adam Ain't Got No Loyalty. Go watch that video. Like I said, Bbraze with his Who's channel is coming in hot and dropping back-to-back bangers and putting all these Los Angeles content creators on notice that if you out here in these YouTube streets faking and shaking and dropping boofy and foof content, then you might just make it on this Who's channel, right? You know what I'm saying? So, in the video that we're going to be breaking down today, him and his homie was sitting on the bunk talking about a bunch of different things. They addressed a few situations. They made sure that they said that they wasn't going to be messy. You know what I'm saying? But they spoke on how Los Angeles gang culture is hot and people are thirsty to drink it up. So in response to that video and a few of those things that they spoke on, in this episode of the Urban Torch Live and Direct, we're going to break down why Los Angeles gang culture has become a content goldmine, how Los Angeles gang culture has gained such mainstream appeal, right? And why platforms like No Jumper continue to exploit urban culture for clicks and cash. This content right here, like I said today, is going to be real premium. It's nutritious content, meaning it has nutritional, educational value to download your brain with the game, man. You know what I'm saying? Real premium. This is the Urban Torch Live and Direct, and I'm your host, Ishmael. Yes, sir.
Once again, we back at it like a trap addict. Yeah, buddy, with a new episode of the Urban Torch Live and Direct, and I'm your host, Ishmael.
In it.
Yes,
so,
sir.
In this video that Baby Bbraze dropped today, they introduced the concepts behind their channel, you know, and how they keep it real no matter what. And, you know,
this page is for the peoples.
Man, the peoples, the good people.
Yeah, this page ain't for this page is for members, it's for the people, it's for the people to know.
It's not for no Takashis.
Yeah, on everything. It's for the peoples to know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? The peoples deserve to know the truth. They don't supposed to be thinking that this certain individual or whatever is this way when he not. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be in another state and you see somebody from LA and you got this description of him, you thinking he this way, but really he not. You know? Yeah, they all in my comments talk about Munchie. Don't talk about Munchie or whatever him and J Hood got going on they shit. Don't talk about that over here, cause if it ain't who's,
if you didn't hear from the who's,
we don't know what's going on.
We ain't
If you ain't hear from the who's, we don't know what's really going on.
And, you know, throughout the video, they laid out a couple of issues talking about Bricc Baby and how he let Crip Mac get packed out by his homies in the LA County Jail. He said he ain't gonna touch the Munchie B situation because they don't know nothing about that. And if you if you get content from them on the Who's channel, it's gonna be solid content. And I believe these dudes is gonna give us, you know what I'm saying, good content.
Wack made something. Wack was going back and forth with Adam. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even gonna say the people because the people. Adam going back and forth with Adam. You know, how we really feel about that person. It's cool to say certain stuff. It's cool to get on that. It's cool to get on Adam thing and say certain stuff. If you get on there and you a rapper and you get on there and you talk about your rap career, you know what I'm saying? That's straight. But when you get on there and you talk about murders and you talking about bro got killed, man, you know what happened with, you know what I'm saying? Or you talking about
with that on that.
Yeah, you talking about gang activity when you putting another member name in your mouth, you know what I'm saying? With another member doing it, if it's ever a question like that, that ain't cool.
They also spoke on Wack 100, and I was pretty surprised. They ain't had nothing bad to say about the guy. Not that I want nobody to say nothing bad about him, but, you know, a lot of the Don moves, I feel like they ain't been really touching him, you know what I'm saying, because of the things that's been going on between him and Munchie B. But he also spoke on Adam 22 and the role that he's playing in the whole gang culture. And I think that's one of the most important things that I got out the video. And I don't want to focus on the drama between the gang members and different stuff like that. But, you know, his focus on how Adam 22 seems to be mixed up in almost every aspect and everything that goes and all the controversies.
Adam, like
all the showing them where the spots at, where the blicks at, where they make money at, who did this, like giving them the drop on anything. Like he got the heads up, and it ain't his fault. He just doing his job, making his money, exploiting what y'all giving him on the real. But that man don't know nothing about nothing. Y'all giving him he know everybody's name, ain't never met him. He know every story and all that. I will never get on nobody else's podcast and talk about some activities with somebody that ain't a part of that same lifestyle. You know, like that just don't make no sense to me, especially a guy like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just gonna keep it like that. Don't know where he came from. Don't know him. Ain't speaking bad about him. You know what I'm saying? He good peoples, whatever. It's just the peoples that go on there and do that, y'all crazy, man.
Okay, like I said, these dudes is keeping it solid, man. So I just want to give you a few clips to give you a feel for the video. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to watch the whole video, you can go over to WHOSWHOS and, you know, check the video out. It was called Addressing Munchie B, Bricc Baby, Wack 100, and Adam Ain't Got No Loyalty. You know what I'm saying? So they debunking some of the fake narratives that people have been putting out there. So I really think this channel is a great channel. You know what I'm saying?
How Adam make it cool for everybody. How Adam make it cool for everybody. And then he try to every time he say my name, he said in a bad way, like, oh yeah, you got this dude be crazy, like what dude? Yeah, cause you know what I'm saying, he say my name in a bad way, but it's like you the person that's infatuated with people like our lives. They infatuated with the gang life. You know what I'm saying? Gang life stuff is going crazy. I don't know why. It's not my fault that it's like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not my fault that somebody can post two people in the backyard fighting, putting each other on the hood, and then post two people on the beach drinking a margarita, and more people will watch the people in the backyard fighting than the people on the beach watching drinking a margarita. That's not my fault. You know what I'm saying? It's not. So that's all I be trying to say is like that. Like Adam throw names in it, and at the end of the day, he really the person on there that's spinning everybody up. I don't think he really care about none of them. He act cool with all of them. He act cool with all of them and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? He gonna sit there with your enemy and talk bad with you. How many people he done swapped out? Yeah. But Crip Mac never supposed to be on there. Crip Mac's a bitch. GM. Crip Mac's a bitch. And I don't know how a nigga like him even got a mouth to speak, so I don't know about that.
So let's go back to 2019 when Nipsey Hussle was tragically taken from us, right? When he got knocked down. A lot of people took notice. The world took notice. I took notice. You know what I'm saying? And not just because he was a Crip, but because he was an entrepreneur, activist. He was a black man. You know what I'm saying? He was a visionary. His story was complex, layered with loyalty, leadership, legacy. You know what I'm saying? And his death influenced a lot of things, man. It influenced me. It influenced a lot of people. So as soon as Nipsey was murdered, it seemed like something shifted in the narrative, you know what I'm saying, in social media. You know, and there was a weird shift that was like his passing was used to slow down the progress that he was trying to make. And right after that, you know, they started hiring people like Bricc Baby at No Jumper. They started to really sling a lot of mud about the Nipsey Hussle situation, the Cowboy and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then they started to put out stories that, you know, that put out the most toxic aspects of gang culture. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't trying to personally call nobody out, but they put Crip Mac up front. You know what I'm saying? I think they kind of used that to kind of use the momentum that they got from Nipsey's death. You know what I'm saying? Because taking a neighborhood Crip from 55th Street, you know what I'm saying, and coming on there, dissing his ops, doing all that kind of stuff. Nipsey didn't do none of that stuff, man. He never disrespected the ops. You know what I'm saying? He went across different lines, you know what I'm saying, and was very respectful, you know, and he didn't push no beef, you know what I'm saying, and he was ready for it. He would get down, you know what I'm saying, but he was about putting the community in a position to win. So after Nipsey's death, social media platforms, especially No Jumper, I feel like they saw goldmine in LA street narratives, and they realized the gang culture would drive engagement, drive clicks, you know what I'm saying, and that the drama would equal dollars. You know what I'm saying? So they stepped in to exploit the gang culture that Nipsey, you know what I'm saying, you know, got everybody looking at. So let's call it what it is. Adam 22 ain't loyal to nobody but the algorithm. He ain't loyal to nobody but the algorithm, man. When Bbraze said that Adam 22 ain't got no loyalty, you know what I'm saying, he was right. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no loyalty to nobody but the algorithm, like I said. And the industry sees it because now everyone's following the formula. You know what I'm saying? So all of these guys who's coming on, they still following suit on what Adam 22 created. You know what I'm saying? Interviewing gang members, stirring up beef, and profiting off destruction. You know what I'm saying? So now you got the who's coming out saying, hey, look, man, a lot of this nonsense y'all been putting out there, that's fake shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? That's boof. And, you know what I'm saying? We're going to put y'all on notice. So here's the real question. Who should control the Los Angeles narrative in the narrative of urban street culture? You know what I'm saying? Because right now we got outsiders, culture vultures dictating our stories and increasing drama and profiting off our struggles, you know what I'm saying, in the hood and the streets. And it's time for independent voices and real storytellers from the culture to step up and reclaim the microphone. So if we don't tell our own stories, we will continue to be twisted, sold, and exploited by those who have no investment in our communities. So channels like Who's, you know what I'm saying, Young and Hefe, Kev Mac videos, you know what I'm saying, the world is watching, man. You know, people is watching the LA culture because Nipsey Hussle set a blueprint that made gang culture fascinating beyond just violence. But like those channels that I just said, he showed the power of elevation, business, and legacy. You know what I'm saying? So we got to let these new channels, you know what I'm saying, dictate our narrative. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you can push conflict, you can push whatever you want to, but at the same time, make sure that it's cultural representation, you know what I'm saying, there's some ethics behind it, and it's folks that look like us telling the stories, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, Who's, check out that content, man. Check out Young and Hefe, check out Rick Rock TV, you know what I'm saying? Them is a few of them that I feel like got a good message coming about them LA. I'm from East Oakland, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we got a different culture. We don't have gang banging up here like in the sense of Crips and Bloods. You know what I'm saying? We do got gangs though, you know. And if you do see a Crip or a Blood up here, it will be a Pacific Islander, like a Chinese person, a Uso, you know, a Samoan, a Pacific Islander, like I said. But we don't have Crips and Bloods. But I mean, you know, the gang culture is winning right now. You feel me? And the content creators in LA is doing their thing. And there's a few channels that's on the rise, man. And you need to check them out, man. And stop letting these folks, you know, tell our stories, man. You know, so subscribe to the channel. Like I said, man, we're going to keep trying to bring you premium, high-octane content, man. non-stop. My name is Ishmael. This is the Urban Torch live and direct. Thank you for watching, man.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and press that notification bell. Why? So you can get more videos like this in the future later when I post, man. You hear me? Let's go, man. Yes, sir.